Hi guys, it's Mr. Bruce here for another reading book, which today's book is Ride, Fly Guy, Ride. Look at that fly driving a car. Before we start, eyes watching, ears listening, body calm. Look, there's the fly on a motorcycle. A boy had a pet fly, and he named him Fly Guy. And the Fly Guy could even say the boy's name because the boy's name was Buzz. Bzz. That's the Z sound. Just get that funny feeling in your mouth. Say Buzz. That's Buzz, and that's the fly. In a little plane, he has a little car to keep him in, his motorcycle. Chapter 1. One day, Dad said, "Who wants to go for a ride?" "We do," said the boy and Fly Guy. Here's him and his pet. Dad said, "Everybody get in the car and buckle up. Put your seatbelts on." And they hit the road. It was a warm day, so they had the window down. And here's Buzz. And look over here, the fly. You can barely see him in the seatbelt. Always wear seatbelts. Buzz stuck his hand out the window and pretended he was an airplane. Suddenly, the wind blew in the car and carried Fly Guy right out the window. Whoosh! Oh no. Ah! And he flew right into, bingo, a truck that was passing by. Chapter 2. "Follow that truck," said Buzz. Zoom, so Dad took off after him. Meanwhile, in the truck, the fly tumbled into the truck driver's mouth. Sometimes if I'm riding my motorcycle, I swallow a bug. It is not the most fun. Well, the truck driver do what we all did when he swallows a fly. He said, "Pooh!" And he spit it out, and it went right out the window and onto, guess what? That's right, it went onto a boat that was passing by. There's the Fly Guy, there's the fisherman in his boat, and off they go. Buzz and Dad jumped into a canoe. "Follow that boat," Buzz said. Meanwhile, on the boat, the Fly Guy saw a man put a bug on a big hook for bait. He said, "Oh no, no siree, I'm not going to end up on a hook. I'm out of here." And Buzz jumped overboard. Bye-bye. And onto a passing circus train that was going by. And he landed in with this big elephant. They jumped on a little push cart on the train track and said, "Follow that train." Meanwhile, on the train, the Fly Guy surprised the sleepy elephant when he bounced in. Look at the elephant. "Oh, what's going on here?" Well, the elephant was so surprised, he went whoosh with his nose, and he blew him off of the train and onto an airplane that was just taking off. Now he's on an airplane. Buzz jumped into a helicopter and said, "Follow that plane." Meanwhile, on the airplane, the pilot saw Fly Guy, and he turned on the plane's windshield wipers. And he knocked him off. Follow Fly Guy," said Buzz. And they jumped out of the helicopter with his dad, and he had parachutes on, and they were chasing Buzz. Just then, what came roaring up from the ground? A rocket! Oh no. Buzz yelled, "Follow that rocket. He's on the rocket now." Buzz and Dad landed. The rocket guy raced into space with the Fly Guy. "Will the Fly Guy survive, Dad?" he asked. All of a sudden, Buzz was right there all shaking, and he said, "Yes. Fly Guy, you're here. I'm so happy that the rocket didn't take you into space." And Dad said, "Let's ride home." And they got a bicycle built for two, and they rode home, and the fly said, "More rides, please." The end. here's my question for today. The fly looks big in the car, but when you see him out in the world, he's a little tiny thing. So this boy, Buzz, had a pet that you can fit in your pocket. What do you think would be a good pet that you could fit in your pocket? It could be an ant. It could be a toad. It could be a tiny little kitten. It could be a crab. It could be a baby chick bird. What do you think would be a good pet that you could fit in your pocket and bring around? And I'll ask you when I see you again. But until that time, remember, no shirt, no pants, no servants. Hear it, grasp it, live it. Bye-bye. Nothing but love for you. And wash your hands.